Now today, ladies and gents, is the day where we get to see the NAV insurance registration from some of our favorite EV stocks like Nio, and I must say today I'm very excited about the NAV insurance registration we just got, because as some of you might already have seen, Nio, for the period which started on the 22nd to the 28th of April 2024, they saw total NAV insurance registration of 5,000. So yes, last week Nio saw total insurance registration of 5,000, a solid 5,000, which is something that is pretty exciting. So as seen on the screen, you'll notice that, yeah man, they did really well, because ladies and gents, this is much better than the, of course, 2,990 insurance registrations we saw last week. You will know that last week on the NAV insurance registration, where we saw Nio coming with almost 3,000 weekly NAV insurance registrations, Nio's total cumulative registration on last week's report was sitting at around 7,700, which therefore means that when we add this 5,000, Nio now is currently sitting at 12,700 insurance registration, which is something that is pretty exciting, because you'll remember that we are not yet done, because there are still insurance registrations for yesterday and today. Ladies and gents, we still got 2 days where when we add that, hopefully we get to see a solid 14,000 insurance registrations, and that is also factoring the European sales, right? So it is possible that we could see Nio delivering 14,000 vehicles for the month of April, which will be pretty amazing, pretty solid, because it will be a record this year, as Nio has never delivered anything over 12,000 this year. So 14,000, I think it will be very much acceptable to the new investors. I'm very excited today because of these kind of NAV insurance registrations. We were hoping that Nio indeed at least gets at least over 3,000, and to get to see that they got 5,000 is an overachievement by Nio, and we hope to see weeks like this where we get to see, of course, 5,000 NAV insurance registrations. You will know that the Nio CEO said for the Nio brand, they still believe that they will get to the 20,000, and I think, yeah, this just shows how capable Nio is, and hopefully we get to see this in the upcoming weeks, or we see new energy vehicles registrations like this in, of course, the upcoming weeks, so that we get to the 20,000. As the Nio CEO said, they believe that Nio will still get the 20,000 monthly. They can still achieve the 20,000 monthly deliveries or sales, which is something that is pretty exciting. So I'm very excited that we got to see these 5,000 insurance registrations, and I believe that everyone that invests into Nio should be excited or should be happy about these figures we received, especially knowing that a lot of the new investors had lost hope and just said, or were saying that our only hope is, of course, on Volatile L60, which obviously Nio will be unveiling that mid-May. But I think Nio is still showing its potential to deliver some good deliveries by these 5,000 NAV insurance registrations. But we also look forward to, of course, on Volatile's L60 insurance registration. And whilst talking about Litao, you'll know that, of course, we read that Litao's website is up and running, and the app is also up and running, where, of course, there's the Onvo community there, where they can, of course, locate the battery swapping station, charging infrastructure, which it looks like things are going normal, or they are getting ready, of course, for the launch of the Onvo sub-brand, which will come and lift or boost the NAV insurance registrations for Nio, which is something that, of course, will result into more revenue. You will know that yesterday I did a video where we were talking about what the Nio CEO has been discussing with other, of course, CEOs or new energy vehicles CEOs like BYD, Jack, Volkswagen, indicating that in the next 3 years they are anticipating, of course, double production, or double the kind of production that they have now, meaning that come the year 2027, Nio will be or would have doubled the production that they currently have, which is something that is pretty exciting. So yes, man, the future is bright for Nio, and I think this revives the sentiments on the around the Nio users, or around those that are investing onto the Nio stock. We want to see, I will say again, weeks like this. We want to see vehicles or new energy vehicles figures like this onto the Nio stock, which is what will continue reviving the sentiment around, of course, the new investors. Otherwise, Xpeng saw over 2,500, Nio saw 7,000, which shows you the kind of a good job that Nio did, because Xpeng, ladies and gents, they are selling even way cheaper cars than Nio, which obviously to get to see them selling 2,500 or getting 2,500 just has to show you of how tense the market is. And Nio selling the premium vehicles and the scope 5,000, it is something that is worthwhile. It's something that we should take cognizance of. And otherwise, with Nio, ladies and gents, selling a hybrid, they sold 7,000, which shows you again of how tense, because this is the very same Nio that was selling over 10,000 NAV insurance registration in Q4 every week, which is something that has to show you of how the tense the competition is. And already we are seeing Nio, ladies and gents, once again back to its peak. I think 5,000 is the most that Nio had done even on a weekly basis last year, which this figure, ladies and gents, for us seeing it again, it just shows of what future, of what bright future Nio has. I mean, Nio, it's a long-term win, and those that persevere throughout these headwinds that we might be seeing on the stock price will definitely be rewarded. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop in new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.